Hi, today I'm going to talk about general conversation. When you have a general conversation with people, you might want to learn the keyword of it so that if you meet people, you can speak to them fluently. Because fluency gives self-confidence. And if you don't have fluency, it will undermine you when you speak to other people. Now, the intention of this video is not to replace conversation guide. On the contrary, I encourage you, according to your level, to use them. And do not be ashamed of carrying and reading a guide, even in public. They are the shortest way to fluency in those unfamiliar scenarios that sporadically test our English level. And, what is more important, your self-confidence in English. Wherever you have to go, to meet people or go to the restaurant, for example, try to review the keywords and usual sentences of your conversation guide. Trust me, it will not take more than 10 minutes, and your speaking will be fluently and you can speak with confidence. Okay? So now I'm going to teach you about greeting and farewell first. Greeting is when you first meet someone and you want to greet them. You can say hi, or you can say hello, and if you want to say something according to the days that you are in, you can say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Good night usually mean farewell at night. And then you can say to other people when you meet them, maybe for the first time or the second time, you can say how are you? And the person will usually answer very well, thank you, or I'm fine, thank you. And then if you are being asked, you say well, thank you. You can say how about you, to be polite. And then you can also say how are you getting on. How are you getting on is basically the same as how are you. You can answer by, alright, thank you, if you've been asked, how are you getting on? And then, if you meet the person for the first time, you can say, I'm glad to see you, or nice to see you. But if you meet those people for the second time or a couple of times, you can say, nice to see you again. Also, if you want to continue the conversation, you can say, how do you feel today? You ask about how that people feel. After you say hi or hello, if you already know the person, of course. It's the same as how are you, but how do you feel today is sentences that you say to a person that you already know. Also, you can say how is your family? So these two sentences is asking of a person that you already know. Okay, and then farewell, when you say when you want to be parted, when you want to part to that person, you can say goodbye, you can say bye bye. Or if you are if you hope to see that person again, you can see you later, or see you soon, see you tomorrow, let me introduce you to. Before this is Mr. or Mrs., you can say let me introduce you to. Or I'd like to introduce you to Mr. and Mrs. or someone like that. And then you can also say, after you introduce them, you can also ask, have you already met Mr. blah blah blah? And if the person already met that person, he can say, yes, I have. We met at blah blah blah. Okay, this is the presentation if you want to introduce someone. Okay, now the personal data. If a person asks you what is your name, or if you want to ask a person, you can ask what is your name. You can answer, or he can answer, my name is, And if you want to know the surname or the family name, you can ask, what is your surname? Yeah, surname. What is your family name? My surname or my family name is. If you want to know where the person come from, you can say, where are you from? And then the person will answer, I'm from New York, for example. Where do you live? I live in New York, for example. Okay. And then if you want to ask the address, what is your address? The person will answer, my address is. If you want to ask the email address, what is your email address? My email address is. And then phone number, what is your phone number? And then you answer, my phone number is. If you want to ask the mobile phone in Britain, what is your mobile phone number? Or if you're in US, you can ask, what is your cellular number? And then the answer is, my mobile phone number is, or my cellular number is. Yeah, depends if you're in Britain or if you're in US. Okay. And then for age, you can ask, how old are you? You can say, I am 30 years old. Okay. And then where were you born? Yeah, if you want to be more polite, you can say, give my regards to everybody, or give my love to your children. If you already know that person. Okay. If you don't know the person, you can say goodbye, bye-bye. Or if you know the person, you can say, see you later, see you soon, see you tomorrow, give my regards. So this is the greeting and farewell thing. It's very easy for you, right? It's not very complicated. You probably want to review that when you meet someone. Okay, and then presentation. This is to introduce yourself or introduce someone to other people. Yeah, for example, you want to introduce your friend. This is Mr. or this is Mrs. Okay, but if you want to introduce both of them, you have 2 or 3 friends, you can say these are Mr. and Mrs. what. Okay, and then if you want to introduce yourself, you can say my name is what. Also, if you want to ask the person you speak to about his or her name, you can say, what is your name? And then he will answer or she will answer, my name is. Now if you been answered by the person, you can answer, pleased to meet you, or nice to meet you. Yeah, to answer to that person that already give her or his name to you, right? And then if you want to introduce someone, you can also use, I was born in New York, for example. What do you do is asking about job or occupation. You can answer, I'm a teacher. But you can also answer with your job description if they ask what you do. For example, I teach math. Yeah. Okay, you can say that in personal data. This is a courtesy sentences. Is a way to say things with politeness. For example, if you want to ask someone to help you, you can say, sorry to bother you, or sorry to trouble you. And then the person that you ask help for will answer, what can I do for you? May I help you? How can I help you? And then you can answer, would you please answer the phone? Or I would like a coffee. Can I have a coffee, please? For example, like that. And then the person will answer, sure, no problem. And then you answer again, thank you very much. And then he will answer, you are welcome. So this is like a conversation if you want to ask someone for help. Yeah. And then if you are the host of the house, you could offer someone to drink by saying, would you like something to drink? And then the person will say, yes please, some tea would be nice. You can answer, milk or sugar? And then the person will answer, no milk, 2 sugar please. And then you give the tea to him or her, here you are. And then the person will answer, thanks, you are very kind. or he can answer, thanks, it is very kind of you. And then you can answer, my pleasure, yeah, or it's okay, which means you are not bothered with that. Cheers, and then you drink the tea together. So this is a courtesy sentences, the way to be polite. And then still courtesy sentences, would you like something to drink? The person will probably answer, no thank you, I'm okay. Yeah. So if you are offered by someone something to drink, you can either say yes, something like that, yes please, or you can say no thank you, I'm okay. And then if you want to find out where the toilets or the bathroom is, you can say excuse me first, yeah, to be polite. Excuse me first, excuse me, where are the toilets? Yeah, don't just say where are the toilets first, but you say the words excuse me, yeah, to be polite. Also, if you want to say I'm sorry, you can say sorry, I apologize, I'm really sorry, I do apologize, pardon me. Okay, if you accidentally knock things down, yeah, for example, you are holding the tea cup, and then you accidentally drop the cup, and then the tea is all over the floor, you can say I apologize. And if the host is really nice, he will answer it's okay, or no problem, don't worry, it doesn't matter, never mind. Yeah, you can say that if your friends or guests just spill coffee, in your table or something, you can say it's okay, yeah, or no problem, to be polite. So if you want to congratulate people, you can say congratulations. Yeah, for example, he just had a new baby, you can say congratulations on the new baby. Yeah. Also, if someone who want to take a test, you can say good luck. And then if you try to be polite to someone, you can say have a nice day. Yeah, which means you hope that the person will have a nice day today or tomorrow or something. So you can say that. Okay, now speaking in foreign language. If you want to ask a person what language they speak, you can say, do you speak English? Do you speak Spanish? Do you speak French? And then person will answer, I do not speak English. Or if he speak English, he can answer only a bit. Or if he doesn't speak English, he also can say not a word, which means I do not speak English, the same thing. Only a bit means he can speak English, but only a little. Okay. And then you can also say, if you speak English, he say, do you speak? You ask, do you speak English? He said only a bit, and then you speak English to him. You want to answer. You might want to ask him, do you understand me? Yeah, after you talk to the person with only bit English, and then he will answer maybe, yes I do, no I don't. And then if you want to if you are the person who cannot speak English fluently, and someone speaks English to you, if you do not understand or you want him to repeat that question or that sentences, you can say pardon. You can say I beg your pardon. Sorry, can you repeat that? Could you please repeat that? Sorry, what did you say? Sorry, I didn't get that. Sorry, I do not understand you. Say that again. I can't hear you. You can say that to make the person who speaks to you repeat the question or repeat the sentences. Okay. Also, if you really cannot speak English fluently, you can say, sorry, my English is not very good. Could you speak slowly, please? Yeah, if the person speaks to you very fast. Also, if you heard a word that you cannot understand, you can ask, how do you write it? How do you spell it? Could you write it down? Which means you want the person who said that word to write it down on a paper, on a piece of paper, so you can read and understand it. How do you pronounce it? if you're not sure how to say the word, you can ask the person to pronounce the word by saying, how do you pronounce it? Okay, so that's there to it. That's the thing you can say when you are speaking in a foreign language. Okay, that's it for today. If you meet people, you can study this conversation guide so you will be able to speak English fluently. And remember, you must practice by maybe memorizing or study the keyword maybe, so you can speak English fluently next time you meet another person or people. Okay, see you in the next video.